Hi Queen, it's Melissa Knox Brunson of thequeencode.com, and today I actually want to continue the conversation that we had last week about what it really means to reign. Remember, I shared with you that to reign as a queen means to rise above it all. It means to realize and understand that you are bigger than your circumstances. I also shared with you that, it's impossible to be the victim and a queen at the same time, because that victim mentality is born of fear. But being a queen is about owning and stepping into your power. So I want to go deeper into that, because that victim mentality is a very sneaky little thing. And Queen, I know that you're a woman of great potential and you're a powerful woman and you've achieved and accomplished so much. But it's very easy to play that victim role. It's easy to get into that trap. We don't realize we're doing it until we start to see the effects of it in our life, until we start to really feel stuck and unable to move forward, and we don't even know why. So that victim mentality, here's how it plays out. We experience a situation that's very painful for us, or maybe someone has done something that's really hurt us to the core, and immediately we start to feel sorry for ourselves. Now, when we do that, it's almost like we become caged in and our world becomes smaller. Remember, I said that the victim mentality is born of fear. So that's what fear does. It cages you in. It makes you small. It's almost like going through life with blinders on, where you can't see all the possibilities around you, and you don't have the flexibility or the resilience to see what's behind you, and even your front view is limited. So that victim mentality really begins to cage you in. But here's how you break free of that trap. Queen, you have to assume 100% full responsibility for where you are right now. And I know you've heard that before. You probably, read the personal responsibility, bit in all the self-help books and things like that. But really, you have to assume 100% full responsibility for where you are right now, because the truth is, your past, no matter what's happened back there, no matter how bad it was, if your past is blocking you today, it's nobody's fault but your own. And I know that sounds really harsh, but it's true. If your past is blocking you today, it's nobody's fault but your own. Lots of times we think that someone's going to come save us, or we're waiting on someone to give us an apology. But the truth is that salvation that you're waiting for is right here and right now, but it's within you. That power that you have, the power that you have within you is greater than any pains of your past. No matter how bad that situation was, no matter how low you got in that situation, that power of resurrection and restoration and elevation is still within us. It's our destiny to ascend to the throne. So if our past is blocking us today, it's because we've allowed it to. And again, I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but Queen, when you begin to take 100% full responsibility for where you are right now, and you step out of that victim mode, something glorious happens. All of a sudden, those blinders we talked about, all of a sudden they fall away, and you begin to look around you and see all the doors of opportunity that you have. And they've always been there, but you couldn't see them because you were playing that victim role. And even for myself, there are times in my life, even now, where I find myself complaining about something, or I'm upset, I'm throwing a fit. Even after all of that, I eventually come back to myself and I look at myself and say, wait a minute, this is your fault. And again, that may sound really harsh, but when I say, wait a minute, this is your fault, what that does is it immediately reminds me of my power. It immediately reminds me that my past was never supposed to block me from my destiny. That those pains in my past were there to season me into the queen that I am today. As a matter of fact, the pains of my past actually helped me to deliver the message that I'm delivering to you right now. And not only that, most importantly, in the present, I'm also reminded that our relationships, no matter whether they're personal, professional, what have you, our relationships are mirror images of our own self-worth. So if there's someone that's treating you unfairly, taking advantage of you, you feel like they're disrespecting you, the real question is, how are you treating yourself? Because our relationships are a mirror image of our own self-worth. So even within my own life, when I find myself complaining, I immediately remind myself that, wait a minute, this is my fault. No one else has the power to make me have a bad day. I own that power. And the minute I do, I immediately step out of victim mode, back into queen mode, and I assume the right posturing. So queen, what I'm saying to you is, it's time to sit up with a straight back. Enough is enough. Those pains of your past, again, they were put there to season you into that queen that you were destined to be. And right now, in order for you to get from that victim mentality to that queen, that stepping into your power more as a queen, there's going to be some tough decisions that you're going to have to make. As a matter of fact, the ability to make tough decisions is really what distinguishes great and powerful leaders. So what I'm asking you to do, queen, is put your big girl panties on. It's time to put your big girl panties on, because you are not a victim, you are a queen. And the door to that cage has been open for a long time. All you have to do is fly out to be free. That's my message for you this week. In the meantime, until we speak again, I do have a free gift for you. I want you to go over to www.thequeencode.com, because I have a free audio for you called Queen, You Were Born to Succeed. Because you absolutely were. And in that audio, I'm going to share with you 3 powerful ways that you can stop being the victim and step into your power as the queen that you truly are. So go over to www.thequeencode.com and claim your free gift, and I'll talk to you soon.